Welcome back. I'm Steve Rand. This is Tim Murphy, and this is the Gold Spot.
Steve, wow. Trump, his first month in office, it's just been incredible. Feels like he's been in office for almost 2 years, and especially the way he's attacking the waste and the corruption at the federal level. It's really exciting. Even if you didn't vote for Trump, you have to be excited and for what he's doing at that level right now. The big question probably remains is with gold investors is his administration going to be good or bad for the gold market?
Well, it's a great question. And of course, we've gotten that a lot from a lot of people. But I think if you look back at his original term, when he was president from 2017 to 2021, you can see that gold was up 54%. So it wasn't a huge shock to us that we've seen so much growth this year so far. We're up 12% since the beginning of the year and 9% just since January 20th when he was sworn in. So there's a lot of things happening right now. I know he's kind of, between DOGE, and like you said, cleaning up the corruption. There's a lot of people right now that are looking at what's going on around the world. Countries are buying gold hand over fist. You've got the threat of the tariffs. There's a lot of uncertainty. And of course, you still get that manipulation that they're trying to uncover. Now, they're talking about a lot of things in a lot of different ways with the economy, but as it pertains directly to gold, we've talked about this before at length. Kind of explain how that could impact the gold market.
Yeah, it's impacting it as we speak, and it has been all this year and last year. It's very exciting because what's happened is over the years, for decades even, the gold market has been held down by certain banks. There's 8 bullion banks led by J.P. Morgan who have been going into the futures market in New York, and they're selling contracts and basically keeping the price of gold down. Why they're doing it and who they're doing it for, that's debatable, but they are doing it, there's no question. They've been fined. At one point, they were fined $900 million, and several of the traders in New York and London went to prison. I mean, everyone knows this is happening. What's really exciting is that after about 4 years of going sideways in around 2020 and after COVID, gold went sideways. Everybody got sort of disillusioned and bored, and then all of a sudden, gold just took off. And why did it take off? Because the central banks of China, India, Russia, Turkey, they all started buying physical gold. And what happens with manipulation, I'll go back one step, is you can sell in the futures market in New York and keep the prices from rising, but you need a certain amount of physical gold as well, because when you are long futures contracts, normally you would just let them expire and you go on with your day. But what's happening now is there's so little supply out there, gold supply, that the futures buyers, they're actually taking possession, delivery of the gold now, the actual physical gold. So the sellers, like J.P. Morgan, have to come up with that physical, and now they're scrambling and they're flying the gold over from London into New York in order to meet the obligations. And the gold is just running out. The physical gold inventory-wise is running out worldwide, and it's not going to get any better. And the best thing of all, with the most exciting part, and I'll finish up with this, is that the public is still not super excited about gold yet. And every time gold gets into a bull market, the public eventually jumps in and they'll drive the prices higher. And that's what we have to look forward to without any question at all in the years to come. So it's very, very exciting from that standpoint.
It is very exciting, and you can only imagine what would happen if the price of gold was allowed to trade freely. In fact, Elon Musk, over this last weekend, actually tweeted out a question that a lot of us have had for years. Is there really gold in Fort Knox? Well, imagine if we were to find out that the gold that was supposed to be in Fort Knox, or at least all of the gold that was supposed to be in Fort Knox, wasn't there. What would happen to the price of gold if we found out that there was a portion of that, maybe half of that, or even less there? What could that do to the price of gold? And remember, the last audit that was done of Fort Knox was in 1974. So who knows what's happened since then? Only imagine what the prices could do if things were to, or, if they were to find out that there was more corruption in Fort Knox, and we are just finding out about it now. In fact, we touched on this in a report in 2015 that you can click on below and see that as well, because we want to make sure you understand that this isn't something that's just coming up for the first time, but it could be coming up at the right time for it actually something to be done about it. And again, what's to say that gold price would do if we found out that all that gold wasn't available? Now we're only 4 weeks into the year, into the term so far, but there's a tremendous amount going on. We have a new report coming out that we definitely want you to take a look at. Find out, is Trump good for gold? Some people say he's great. Some people say he's not. Reach out for the free report with your advisor, or click here if you want to receive a copy of that. And we'll see you next time on the Gold Spot.
If you enjoyed today's Gold Spot, like or subscribe to both our YouTube and Rumble channels. Also, comment below if you have any questions or if you'd like to hear us talk about a specific topic in a future video.